So the next shift, we have to minimize our chemicals when we're out. So how do you do that? Because you can't control what everybody else is doing. You cannot avoid chemical exposure. So what do? We try to eat out at restaurants who think about where their food comes from and get good, healthy, whole food, chemical free, whatever. When I fill up petrol in the car, I don't stand there with the Bowser like this and breathe in all those fumes. I kind of have my face away from the car. If I'm out walking the dog and a car goes past, I'm always doing this. I now walk the dog at night because up here, there's nobody goes out after 8:30. Everybody's in bed because the sun gets up so early. So Sandy and I go for our walks in the evening. So I've reduced the amount of exhaust fumes that I'm exposed to because there's no cars on the road. When you're traveling in an aeroplane, for example, do you know how much stuff that they spray? Have you ever sat there and looked at what comes out of the air conditioner? And if you travel to places like the Philippines, they walk around, before you get off the plane, they walk around with a can of spray, spraying everybody to kill everything that we might be taking into their country. Do you think that's safe? No. So investigate the airline that you're traveling with. Yeah, so just, if your friends are wearing perfume, maybe say to them, look, that perfume, just have the guts to say, look, your perfume's really offensive. Did you know that it's full of chemicals? Have you heard of essential oils? Maybe we should try some essential oils. Let's head down to the health food shop and try some, or even Woolworths stock essential oils now, or where we are anyway. So just try something different. Start the conversation with your people. Don't stand behind a bus that's like spewing out things. When Susie and I used to live in Melbourne, we cycled everywhere. Susie would be in peak hour traffic for 45 minutes, like 5 days a week, twice, cycling to and from work, thinking she's doing the best thing for her health because she's cycling. She's cycling in peak hour traffic. Her levels of cadmium, which is a heavy metal found in fuels, were off the charts when we got them tested when we moved up here, because she was constantly breathing in exhaust fumes, thinking she was doing the right thing. So do you need to be cycling with a gas mask? Well, if you're in Victoria, you're probably supposed to be wearing masks anyway, so why not make it a gas mask, hey? You'd look pretty funny, but you'd be protected. So you just got to look at things like that. And just be more aware. If something smells chemically and funky, I can guarantee you it is, if you can smell it, there's a hell of a lot in there. So just be more aware when you're outside your home. I'm so grateful. Most of my friends up here filter their waters, use chemical-free cleaning products. So I don't go to my friend's house and sit there going, I don't want to touch anything. But you know what? I do have friends that use a lot of chemicals, and it does make me uncomfortable at times. So I'll just say, can we just sit outside in the backyard or something like that, or decline eating certain things if I've had a quick glance. You've got to take responsibility for you. You don't have to go in there and say, your house is disgusting, it's full of chemicals, yada, yada. Just protect yourself any way you can. So if you want to learn a little bit more about how you can do it, or get a few of my resources, or ask me what products I use and where I get them, just comment below. I am more than happy to help you and answer, because I feel like that this is the key to why diseases are so prevalent now that weren't prevalent back in the day, pre-industrial revolution, because the chemicals, it's just more and more and more every day. So I hope you've really enjoyed today. I hope you've learned something. Please comment below if you need any help, or you just want to say, hell yeah, chemicals suck. Write it below. All right, thank you again for watching. It's been a real pleasure, and we'll see you next week.